InsyaAllah lah. I mean, to tell you honestly, I'm only left with 6 days. Okay?
Yes, correct.
Kita tak ada plan lagi after this. Betul.
Just like macam betul. Just like macam kita nak masuk event ni, bila kita nak keluar pun kita belum ada plan.
Understand.
Okay.
We do not know what's going to happen. Is it I'm going to, because I have right now I have a few options on my table. We will only probably sit down and discuss this maybe second day raya ke third day raya.
Understand. Second day raya dah fikir pasal planning
Entrepreneur.
ya.
Satu hari tak kerja, rugi bro.
Yes, correct.
What have we been doing our life?
InsyaAllah, this is our entrepreneur.
Sponsor. Yeah. So a spicy question, a very spicy question.
Spicy tuna.
Bukan. Jangan. Tak bawa tak jadi. Would you dare to claim that you made spart potatoes rise to fame in Singapore?
No. I won't.
Understand.
Okay, because even though macam I mean, I don't like to claim things lah. Okay, I don't like to be the one that is claiming first in the Singapore or whatever. Okay, whatever it is. I like people to macam to acknowledge me.
Understand.
Bringing Thomas into Singapore, I also don't say I'm the first guy that bring Thomas. I never have said that in my life ataupun in my content. But people, when they meet me, they say, yalah bro, you're the one yang bawa ini, you're the one that made Thomas famous in Singapore.
Understand.
Built the brand up. Until people think I CEO of Thomas. Okay, I'm so sorry. Maybe I'm macam the way I present myself, the way I push the brand.
Mesti pakai suit semua.
So people sampai this guy, sampai orang even macam semalam Raja Razi, aku jumpa kau first time, aku ingat kau macam betul-betul up there atas, tapi kau boleh duduk berbual dengan kita macam biasa. Mestilah.
Understand.
So that's the impression that I gave back then, because I have to have that impression.
Kira that's your style to promote your business.
Yes, I cannot be pakai dry fit, pakai seluar track pants, be selling watches macam tu kan. So I have to present myself properly.
Takkan nak pakai suit semua baik buat jogging.
Dia macam colored aku tadi. Aku pakai dry fit dengan seluar pendek. Jual Big Mac Popiah.
Kan jual daripada rumah lah.
Daripada rumah ni. I mean, I cannot be doing that macam dekat my showroom lah. Yeah. So and then after that going to VR pula. Of course you can see me macam changing. Because of what I promote, I adapt.
Basically it's like you dress for what you sell.
Correct.
And my character is according to what I am promoting.
Correct.
Okay, I cannot be macam for example the VR, I cannot be macam marah-marah ke maki-maki ke, and then after that promoting the Islamic VR ni semua. Of course I nak kena berbual pasal sirah, berbual pasal sejarah. Then after I selling the VR. Okay, and then suddenly you see me now kat Geylang Bazaar, the Masai 20
pakai dry fit
12 jam dekat Geylang Bazaar. Dry fit lah ini semua daripada pagi sampai malam. So I'm flexible enough to be able to fit in a suit, very smart, ataupun in a pasar malam. I'm okay. Some people I don't know, some people maybe find aku dah biasa dengan aku punya blazer, dengan aku punya showroom, aku tak boleh masuk pasar malam. But I'm not like that.
Understand. Okay.
Kira kalau macam dulu apa pakai blazer, pakai suit terus pergi kedai pun kena pakai gitu lah.
Jangan tahu bang.
Tak. Aku tengok abang ni turun mesti pakai t-shirt dengan kain.
Tak baik.
Baru habis solat.
Kau ni Tarawih.
Beras habis.
Moga jumpa Lailatul Qadar. InsyaAllah. Amin. Okay abang, another spicy question. Okay,
Spicy beef.
Bukan. You guys have always been entangled with sagas after sagas. This is known, after one after another. Let me check with you and ask you, how is your mental health regarding facing all of this?
How you cope?
Like we said earlier, she
setting lah.
Mood dia.
Nampak.
Aku rasa abang berbuat kena buka Notorious lah bro.
So like what we shared earlier, she cannot take it. She don't read the comments. Okay, but for me, right, I can take anything. Okay, because after 15 years in the army, I gone through, certain courses that make me push myself to do certain things which I didn't realize that I could be doing. Okay, I mean, this is what the army taught me lah. And you know what's the most important thing in what I take away from the army is resilience.
Understand.
Resilience. Okay. No matter what is thrown at you, okay, you can do things lah. Basically.
Correct.
If you think like certain people macam like you say saga, all this controversy, people nak hentam I ni semua. I mean, mentally, I'm able to take it. Whatever you throw at me, no matter what, I'm not going to be here saying that okay, after you comment, okay, 100 people already comment that hentam me already lah. Tomorrow I'm not going to open my shop lah. Okay, tomorrow I'm just going to sit in my room. I'm just going to cry. I'm just going to ponder over the negative comments, and then
maybe they like whenever you do it. I'm bulletproof.
I always say my mind is bulletproof. Okay, because
I'm so sorry, because just now when you mentioned about the crying thing, right? It just came through my mind.
That video. So that was actually okay to some people that don't know, because not everybody watch my live, right? Why I reacted like that is because I'm addressing the issues to all those people that are commenting hate in my life. That what do you guys think? You comment like this, is it I'm going to I'm going to close my shop, guys? Pack up. Don't hentam me. No, I'm still going to open my shop, man. I'm still going to open my shop. I'm still going to run my business. And
probably the people who give the hate comments are not even going to come down and try. Probably they never even try.
Probably they
just
tried.
jump on the bandwagon.
They liked it, but they like the response. You get what I mean?
That's what happened when he did the Thomas punya live. That was the worst challenge that we faced.
Okay.
The hate that we receive was sampai ada death threat ni semua. That's what they want to see. That's what they want to see. Jadi he is trained to macam overcome all this. How he react, yes, sometimes I will tell him lah macam shouldn't be that way, but he will explain to me, I do this because of this. So mutually kita agree lah, like how he react is at that very moment aja.
Understand. But okay, so we have touched on Abang Khalil regarding it. I would like to touch on your mental health. When you were watching people commenting, you were looking at it real life. I understand that as a mother, you would be thinking about your children and whatnot. How would you feel at your deepest moment? Like, were there thoughts of like macam worries, concerns that this hurt might be able to really, really be physical towards your husband and your kids or you?
No,
understand.
I don't.
Understand.
Frankly speaking, first if posting lah
Understand.
I don't read comments. Macam we receive notification, but before I get to read, he will delete. He will block. So whenever like macam I want to know what is it, no need, because he knows I cannot
correct digest it.
So when kalau dia buat live, if I know that live is a bit controversial, I don't even watch.
Understand.
So you stay away from it lah.
Yes, I cannot. Walau macam mana orang cakap pun, husband kita mesti kita terasa.
Betul.
So it will affect my mood. The whole day I'll be very moody ataupun sad ataupun cranky ke. Jadi I don't watch because I know he can handle that. At the end of the day, dia still macam be himself lah.
Understand.
You know what's the best part about it? Even though all that, he just like macam tak affected pun.
Yes.
Jadi orang cakap apa, biarkan lah.
Jadi kalau I tengok I yang affected, jadi meripik kan. Jadi biar dia.
Tak, bukan meripik. Your feelings are valid.
You okay, macam you know that macam aku like if I were to read, I'll be sad. But then like if you know, and then like, abang dah tengah handle apa. But the fact is, orang yang handle tu
were there times when these comments, okay, there has to be a start to somewhere. I'm sure before you avoid it, you had to pass through all of these comments. during this time, you saw this when you were moody and whatsoever. Does this affect your customers or your macam your surroundings or whatsoever?
No lah, it affect myself aja.
Understand.
I don't like to show people macam my real feelings tau.
Understand.
I will confine myself. Macam dia je lah yang tahu. Unless kalau dah betul-betul at peak, baru people can see. To see me angry is very difficult.
Understand.
Okay.
Because I always like macam laugh.
You know how to contain it.
Yes.
You know how to make it like macam aku geram sendiri.
Betul.
Aku tak payah, like, I don't need to show the whole world.
Yes,
betul.
Kalau dah betul dah tak boleh tahan, that is when I explode. Which is dangerous lah kan. Tapi alhamdulillah he's always by my side lah. Tapi alhamdulillah.
Kat Smen sebelah.
Kat Smen.
Apa?
Bulletproof. But all in all, I would like to say thank you for coming down.
Thank you for spending a little bit of time with us.
And honestly, it was an honor to meet you too.
MasyaAllah.
You know,
Aku first take notice about Abang Khalil was Wheeler Ventures. And then we started our podcast like I think maybe last year it start. And
last year July.
And then like we got the opportunity to invite Abang sekarang lah.
Because
back then kita pun macam baru-baru kan. So nak invite orang macam malu sikit.
Malu tau. Takut tau. Tak ada viewership.
Betul.
Try.
Followers 100
15 orang je dengar.
Dia mesti ada start somewhere.
Correct.
Yalah, everybody has a start apa.
Tapi 15 kali tu I think I picit seorang. My episode lah. Yalah, no choice. Takut tak main kan.
Like I feel lah, like macam whatever you are going through, and I mean this is apa ni, lumrah orang berniaga. Tak music sedih.
Tak ya.
Aku memang tak sedih.
Tak feel. Sorry.
So like I feel like macam like how you ride the wave is like macam important. Whether you succumb to this negativity or you rise above them.
Yes.
Macam abang cakap, you take all these macam feedbacks, you improve on your business. Because at the end of the day, Spark Potatoes, that's your identity. So I feel like macam what you did was right thing lah. Macam you know, jangan kalah pada kata-kata orang lah.
Betul. That's why we always macam at the end of the day kita still take it positively. Ini semua marketing, free marketing for us.
And then also why? Because after the 30th day, after Hari Raya kan, dah tak ada dah di komen-komen semua. Dah tak ada dah.
They are just there during this period lah. That's all.
Yalah, kira mulut mengata je.
Betul. Like I said, macam bringing up the point about recently ada saga juga yang you know pasal talking about my previous businesses ni semua.
Yes.
Okay, I feel that you see macam you mentioned Gunbat.
Yes.
And then this guy just came out and then he is trying to, like I said, tumpang glamour. Tumpang glamour lah. Pasal dia tengok ini punya kedai tengah top, dia pergi buat review sana. Ini punya kedai tengah top, dia pergi buat review kat sana. Ini topik tengah top, dia pergi buat review. Tumpang glamour. Okay. Pasal apa Pasal you don't have any content to do yourself. Why is it okay? Some people say I cannot take criticism lah, selalu mesti ada benda nak cakap balik lah apalah. There were I think 3 main people that came down and review. The first one this I think Chinese guy, I terlupa nama dia apa is the one that I addressed, the tuna thing lah, is I took it as an opportunity to market myself. Positively, negatively, masing-masing boleh do your own judgment lah, your own comment. You can look at it positively, negatively, or you can look at it as a joke. Ni budak kelakar apa, tunai fever, not feeling well. So you can, no matter what, okay. So like I explained earlier, itu is a spontan lah, benda spontan terus kita bikin ya.
Correct.
Then after that, the second one, Gunbat did a review. 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10. Did I respond?
Yes.
Oh,
you didn't respond.
Yes. Itu bila after that I Gunbat punya review, I never respond.
Nampak macam tak buat homework. Tak buat homework.
Penat. Okay. But then this latest guy, he did a review.
Yes.
Okay. He say my tuna fail lah.
Correct.
Then after that he actually initially he actually praised my chili beef. Okay, if you look at it objectively, who should I respond to? Gunbutt or this guy?
Gunbutt.
Gunbutt lah. I should
Okay.
respond because dia kasih 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10. Apa sih? Fail tau. Masuk ini fail lah.
Understand.
Fail. Okay. Tapi this guy actually dia praise the chili beef lah initially lah.
Correct.
But why is it that I respond to this guy?
Because you want to send him to the moon.
I know lah. I don't want to send him to the moon yet lah.
Okay.
Because cara
Cara.
you want to so-called review my food, but you bring in my watches, you bring in my VR, you use my face in your VTT. I'm not saying cannot. Boleh suka hati, but it just shows your level. Kau cannot use your own face to gain that views. You need to use my face so that you can gain the views.
Understand.
And then
Macam Azwan Ali pernah cakap, see my level.
yeah, so to me is, and then after that what has my watches got to do
With your spot?
my spot potato?
Understand.
Nothing.
Yelah.
Tak ada apa-apa apa?
Dia
Yes.
tak macam
Tak ada link apa? It's totally another business.
Correct.
Okay.
And then about the video yang baru-baru ni, dah ini. You apa ni you showed the video that you know your wife makan habis lepas tu keluar balik.
Yeah.
And after that, what for that clip, okay, you want to just gain traction.
Understand.
Nak jadi kontroversi lah konon
Yes,
kan,
yes.
nak gain attention from people. Okay. But if you really coming from a point where, because after I dah respond kan, he came out with a video, oh I'm sorry because you know I chose the creamy onion, my wife didn't know it was creamy onion, that's why she tasted like she thought it was basi, and then you know that's why the reaction is semua. But why initially when you created the video you didn't explain this, that your wife spat it out and then said yucks because she didn't know that it is creamy onion.
Understand.
That the sauce.
Okay.
Why only when I react you come out with another video saying that, explaining that, oh because you know sorry I could have done better with my editing, which I think I agree. Okay, and then you said, oh because you know it was actually creamy onion, I chose creamy onion instead of any other sauce. You could have either did not put that part, okay, ataupun you put that part but you explain.
Understand.
If you want to still put that part.
Yeah.
To me, maaf cakap okay, now I'm being direct. Okay, if you think that I'm being controversial ke apa ke, it's up to you. Tapi korang sendiri ada otak, korang sendiri fikir. Kau buka aib bini kau sah.
True.
You are showing the world how your wife reacts to bad food.
Oh,
You understand not?
I understand.
You're showing everyone.
Basically,
how you react.
understand.
Like I said initially, the first thing that you asked me, how you feel, because it just shows your character. What kind of
Okay.
person you are.
Understand.
Okay, if it was my wife, I wouldn't want to show people how my wife will react to macam a food. Of course, we all behind closed doors in our own family, kita mesti macam, alamak tak sedap lah ini But you don't show it to the world, you see.
Yeah.
Okay, kau buka aib sendiri, your wife. Okay, no matter how many people are supporting you, bro. Okay, the fact is these people you don't even know.
Understand.
Betul tak?
Betul.
You are just creating content to fuel the netizens.
Understand.
Like what I said before. Okay, when you meet me or you meet people in real life, you do not tegur. Tak ada macam apa baik bang. Okay, aku dah makan kau punya tuna mayo tapi aku rasa macam tak baik sangat, kurang baik And how dare you tell me to bring down my tuna mayo from my menu? Where the day when I bring down my tuna mayo from my menu is when I do the tuna mayo, nobody is buying, nobody is returning for it. Of course lah. You think I do business tak pakai otak ke? Mesti pakai otak apa? When we produce something, example 5 kilo of tuna I cook today, I never sell. I only sell 500 gram, 0.5 0.5 gram. 500 gram. I sell only 500 gram. 4,500 goes down the drain.
Dia call aku off guard.
Okay. So then I have to think what? If my tuna really got problem,
Correct.
then I will probably bring down lah.
Yeah.
But who are you to tell me what to do? When I do my tuna, it still sells out. I still have people coming back for it.
more, yeah.
For it. Okay, I'm not brushing away the points that some people are giving me 2 out of 10, 3 out of 10 for my tuna. My tuna masuk ICU. I'm not brushing away. Okay,
Understand.
but the fact is, it is still selling, and I still got returning customers. Like I said, tukar
Kat mana?
tekak ni masing-masing. To you it may be a 2 out of 10, to some people maybe a 10 out of 10.
Yes.
I have only 3 reviews talking about my tuna.
Understand.
If I open my DMs, maybe I should do this content lah, insyaAllah one day when I have the
Nanti
time.
orang cakap riak.
Nanti orang cakap riak. Tu pasal takut lah
Tak
sekarang.
apa, sekarang disclaimer.
Okay.
Disclaimer.
You see, I if I open up and I show people the DMs that are inside my TikTok, my Insta, that is praising my tuna. So I has these 3 people. These people, like I said, not affected at all. I'm not affected at all.
Okay. I would like to come up with this statement. I would like to clarify with you. Would the venture say that you wouldn't want to stoop your level down low for them?
No, not really. Because for maybe after a while, but for me, right, I respond to you how you treat me.
Understand.
Okay.
Kira the respect needs to be given 2 ways.
Exactly.
Yes.
I received this feedback second day in the Bazaar Ramadan. Bang, this guy first day bila kita buka, try makan.
Okay.
Second day he came back, dia makan halfway, he came back to me.
Okay.
Bang, something wrong bang. Apa dia wrong Your bang bang sauce tak cukup
Oh.
the first one that I bought from you is banyak bang. Okay. But your second one kurang sikit. On the spot I terus minta maaf bang so sorry Okay, I tell my staff, okay, tambah lagi dia punya sauce sikit. Okay, and then he went off. He say okay sorry. Then I tell him okay, I know I didn't tell him. I told my staff, okay, from now on this is the amount that we're going to put in every portion.
Okay.
So you are taking every feedback and actually
Of
fixing
course,
your business.
if you like I said, if you approach to me in a positive, in a sincere manner, of course I will approach. I will respond. Takkan lah. Do you think that people come to me, bang, semalam ini semalam tuna ni, bukan, semalam bang sauce banyak bang ni hari ni.
Kau punya pasal
Semalam aku takkan I want to respond.
Semalam kau dah makan dah jadi tai.
Takkan tak boleh apa. If you approach to me nicely, I will approach to you
Correct.
nicely lah. But if you start to attack me personally, like I say to this guy, if you start approaching me personally, attacking me personally, I can go down to that level. We can walk down that journey together, and we can see siapa yang akan tahan. Like I tell you before, my mind is bulletproof. Is your mind bulletproof or not? I can bring you down that road, bro. I can bring you down that road. I can bring you there. I can bring you into deep waters and start insulting you, and I can start attacking you personally. But I choose not to start that yet. Okay, I choose not to start that yet because I haven't chosen to go down to your level yet.
Correct.
Marah.
Dia businessman bro.
Yeah, businessman.
Moral lah.
Betul.
Jaga moral, jaga business.
Some people, bila I berbual macam gini, some people say, oh Jini riak lah, sombong lah. If you want to look at it that way, okay, so be it. Okay,
Understand.
but I believe those people that really, I wouldn't have come all this way if everybody will feel like that lah.
Understand.
Okay, if people look at me, those that know me know me.
Understand.
Okay, I'm more of being I'm very firm person.
Yeah.
People, when I talk inside my videos, like I said, Alhamdulillah, people comment, this guy everything also scold. I have one man which I don't even know who, okay, that commented, no, this guy is my sergeant major. This is the way he talks, and we all respect him.
Nampak.
This is not how he scold people, because when I scold people is much more worse than that. He knows.
Kira boleh terkencing terberak.
Boleh terkencing terberak ternangis. Yeah. So yalah. So if you know, sometimes you must understand, you must accept people per character.
Understand.
Okay. Yes, I agree that sometimes I need to change, ataupun people need to change to become better. Of course, we are all trying, but the thing is you must understand we are not perfect also.
Correct. Kita hanya insan yang biasa.
Correct.
Yeah.
If you compare me, like for example, even macam 5 years ago until now, my boys that meet me, they say, "Encik, you change a lot." What you change? What you mean by I change a lot? Yeah, you no more maki-maki already. You no more scold backward, scold vulgarity already. You no more like like those aggressive kind of people.
So biasa maki lah.
Dekat army, dekat army is memang to get things done. Takkan lah. Okay, guys. 1330 please fall in, guys. 1331 dekat luar tak ada orang. Guys, please fall in. Anybody falling in? Tak boleh apa?
Please.
Dia dekat COS room gini. Hey, what's up guys?
Itu cabaran dugaan Ramadan. Itu cabaran dugaan Ramadan, jangan.
Of course. I mean, lah. Back then I was super crazy lah. I would say.
Salah Amilah what?
Yeah. So I mean, that's why they see the shift in me. They see the change in me. But those people that are in the social media that just see me for these 2 years, or maybe you just see a 15-second rubber ducky clip and you judge me upon that, I'm so sorry lah. I'm so sorry. Like I said, you follow me, see my life, then you understand how daily I talk.
Okay.
Macam gitu.
One hot question, last question sebelum kita menutup tirai.
Okay.
Desas-desus mengatakan that the ventures VR was not making enough, and that's why you had to open Ministry of Sport to cover back the losses. Adakah betul atau tidak?
To cover
Yes.
Tidak.
Okay.
Yeah.
We are entrepreneurs, jadi we don't stick to one business.
Understand.
I think those people who are in this line, they understand.
Yes.
If you know that you cannot make already, you know that okay, this is a failed business ataupun
Dia dah
this business
stagnant
is
lah.
not a stagnant one.
Yeah.
If you continue that way, you continue there, then you akan susah.
Correct.
You have to
Because it's
shift.
going nowhere. Yalah.
You have to shift.
Correct.
Like we said just now, nak kena try apa, tak try tak tahu apa.
Yeah.
Jadi kalau kita feel that okay, this business is okay, alhamdulillah, tapi maybe is not what you expected. Okay, then you have to try to look elsewhere lah.
Correct.
Okay. Like I said earlier just now, kalau macam is it a failed business ke apa? No lah, pasal itu rezeki. Okay, without the D-Ventures, without the VR till date, I don't think I'll be going to Umrah. 3 months ago I won't. Without the D-Ventures, I don't think I'll be interested and engrossed in sirah, in sejarah, until I spend so many hours, sleepless nights to learn more about the sirah, about sejarah ni semua. Okay, so ini semua rezeki. Rezeki doesn't mean monetary je.
Correct.
Okay, rezeki boleh datang daripada segi ilmu,
Correct.
ataupun segi macam knowledge lah, basically. Jadi so I take it that the ventures the VR tu, and VR pun bukannya kita tutup ke apa, it's still ongoing. When we run Geylang Bazaar, I have like 2 jobs that I'm supposed to do for my VR, tapi I have to put them on hold.
Yes.
Because I told them I cannot go and commit and run the event for you, the motion chair ni semua for you. Well, I'm having the bazaar. Okay, because I'm the kind of person where I like to be on the ground.
Understand.
I love being on the ground. Okay, that's my type. Some people maybe they run a business, they get somebody to run the whole thing and then they hands off. That's all. I just oversee saja, but that's not me. I like to be on the ground. I like to run the whole thing myself. So it cannot be I leave the booth this Geylang Bazaar ni, and then for 3 days ke apa I go and run in. I cannot.
Understand.
I know I cannot. That's why I just say after Ramadan, after Hari Raya, then we will continue. Jadi
So technically, D-Ventures part is like your channels of revenue.
Yes.
Yes.
So macam saya cakap lah, like you cannot just have one source of income.
Yes.
Correct.
So
Betul.
your business term, aku tak boleh just stick to one business. You
Betul.
want to make money, you want to progress, you got to have different things.
Correct.
Correct.
So I think this is where people like to understand.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah, they
Tak ramai yang tahu.
they lack knowledge of this because we don't blame them because most of them are not entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
They are
9 to 5.
Do you agree, no, Kak?
Yeah.
What do you think of that for
Because
9 to 5 people?
Before I was an entrepreneur, I 9 to 5. 8 to 6.
8 to 6. Me too. Me too.
So
Long
during
hours,
my
huh?
during my 8 to 6, I don't care. I don't care if
Nari aku kerja ke
Nari aku kerja ke tak. I don't care if let's say today I want to take MC. I don't care. Because at the end of the month, the company will pay me.
Yes. Salary mesti angkat.
Yes. I got 14 days annual leave. Habiskan 14 days annual leave. Some more ada childcare ni semua. Habiskan. I don't care. Do I care? No.
So entitlement
This is what the 8 to 6 9 to 5 thing.
Mentality.
Yes.
Yes.
So the moment I become an entrepreneur, I realize that if today I close, if today I tak buat business, means zero income.
Correct. Cuba kalau dulu kerja 9 to 5, 1 minggu leave.
Oh, tu tak dapat.
Holiday boleh tak
Dapat.
Sekarang kalau ambil 1 minggu leave habis.
Betul. Pikiran tu.
Nak kena ambil MC ni.
Nak 1 minggu leave, the weeks before nak kena cover for that 1 week.
Correct. Yes.
Itu yang penat tu.
Berat. You know, and I would like to, come to the end of the program. We would like to thank you so much for coming.
Cepat sangat.
Right. We had fun. We had fun.
4 hours.
We really had fun, and it's already 1 hour plus.
Oh really?
Yeah. We really had fun. Yeah. So before we go, sometimes as entrepreneurs we tend to forget to say a few things and to actually tell our loved ones our love. Kak, would you start first?
I want to hear from you.
Before we proceed, ini dia punya segment.
Ni saya segmen.
Ni dia suka sangat.
Segmen saya.
Okay, firstly, lucky lah to have her by my side. Okay, because she's always supportive. She's so-called my backbone lah.
Understand.
Because I mean, those people that saw me before doing live ni semua, you don't understand that I'm the type where I need her to be there, even though she's redundant.
Presence.
Okay? Presence. She just needs to be there, with me, even though it's my show or whatever. She just needs to be there. And I mean, for those aspiring husbands that want to, maybe start your own entrepreneurship, try to advise and get support from your wife, which is, I feel, very important. Because without your wife supporting in whatever you are doing, I feel it's almost impossible to achieve things lah.
Understand.
Yeah.
Kata-kata perangsang untuk anak.
Kata-kata perangsang tu apa?
Words of wisdom. Words of wisdom.
Yeah.
Perangsang is motivation kan?
Yeah, motivation and
my words of wisdom to who? To
your anak,
your wife,
your anak.
Okay,
don't be naughty. I send you to the moon.
Tu pun boleh.
Yalah, sometimes I come from the army, so sometimes most of the time I'm not at home. Overseas lah, in camp lah, outfield lah. I'm used to that. And she's used to not having me around at home. And then right now on our entrepreneurship journey, right? I feel that both of us is being sucked away from the home. Kids are not really looked after properly. But alhamdulillah, our kids are good kids lah. They are, and one day, if let's say they come across this, I would just like to say that I'm sorry right now, because we are doing all this because of you guys. Okay. We want to achieve certain things. There's certain vision. There's certain goals in my mind that I want to achieve, and inshallah one day you will understand.
Understand.
Yeah.
They will see the fruit of the sacrifice.
Correct.
Okay, Kak, can we have kata-kata perangsang untuk your loved ones, especially your husband and your anak?
I make it simple for you,
no
Kak.
problem.
Now your mind must be bulletproof.
Okay, thank you so much, Yang, because he take all the blame, he takes all the criticism. Macam mana orang hentam dia sekalipun, he will not share with me.
Understand.
Because he knows that he has to protect me.
Correct.
And thank you so much for that. And I can see that you work so hard. Oh, yeah, you work so hard tirelessly. Macam tidur berapa jam je. I can see that from the start of this business, not only M.O.S, from the start of all our businesses lah, you can see that editing videos and all this is not easy, but still you do it. So I really thank you. Control kan dia.
Jangan lupa anak-anak ke?
Okay, that is for my husband lah. But for my children, my 3 darlings, I am so sorry. I tried my very best to be there for you guys. Like I'll ask you to come down to our place. I know, just to sibuk-sibuk aja. Sometimes I do scold you if you macam overboard. Jadi I'm so sorry lah. You guys know that we do this for you guys. It's just that sometimes kids, diorang still need our attention. Merajuk ni semua. I am so sorry. I know that you want my attention. I will give it when I can. But for this period, InsyaAllah, I hope you guys understand. And make doa for Mami and Abah.
Alright, nanti duit raya dapat extra.
And you know what's the best part during this period kan? Whenever macam kita habis Gilang about 1 AM gitu.
Suka tu anak je ni. Husband tu tak sangat.
So macam 1 AM gitu, we go back. We make it a point that we wake them up.
Yes, kita sahur together.
Kita eat the sahur together, and then after that we get them to go back to
family gathering.
Because we leave when they're at school, we come back when they're asleep. So these few weeks when we come home, we just wake them up, eat together, and then we talk lah.
Understand? It has been a tough.
I think it's just the sacrifice
of a father,
of a businessman family. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it just 1 month.
Correct.
Inshallah, after this will be like
But we
jovial lah.
We keep on reminding them, like every time macam waktu solat, I will call them. Call them, okay, go and do your solat. Please make doa for Mami Abah. Please make doa for the M.O.S. I will keep on doing this. So they know that okay, my parents out there, they are trying their best. Kadang-kadang yes lah, they a bit playful lah, kids kan.
Yalah.
Tapi bila kita balik, we talk to them, then they understand.
Understand.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's still for them lah.
Betul.
You know, we have come to the end of the program. But all in all, we really had a good time with you.
I feel like we can talk some more.
InsyaAllah.
Only it's 5 PM.
That's right.
InsyaAllah. Mana tahu raya kita boleh buat lagi.
InsyaAllah.
So all in all, we really had a good time with the Ventures. Okay, so semua orang,
Mr. Thomas, Mr. Ventures.
siapa yang masih ada di sini, kita harap korang boleh support
Ada lagi berapa hari ya?
Booth 140. Nampak? Aku ingat tau 140. Nampak? Aku buat video. Aku tahu.
Ada lagi 6 hari untuk korang cuba Spark Potatoes.
Yes. Korang boleh tolong ke Geylang Bazaar Booth 140
Kalau ada
Ministry of
feedback,
Spart.
bilang Mr. Spark sendiri.
Yes. Cakap baik-baik.
Tak nak buat video pun okey.
Buat video
jangan
okey.
attack personal. Jangan nak buat pasal.
Correct.
Be objective.
Correct. Jangan tangkap fame
yang tumpang glamour.
Okay, so all in all, thank you so much everybody for joining. And kita harap korang
thank
enjoy
you so much
our podcast.
It was our pleasure also to be here.
Thank you for macam entertaining our listeners and viewers, and also accepting our invitation. Kita small podcast saja. InsyaAllah will be big one day.
InsyaAllah.
Like our bodies.
InsyaAllah there will be a second time, third time. Who knows?
InsyaAllah. Okay, Safaras, wrap it up.
Alright, thank you for listening to the 3 by Show. Khuda Hafiz.
Khuda Hafiz.
Niggas don't think shit stink, pink gators.